Well, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Banter with the Brothers. It's been some time since we got to kick we off fully. The whole squad is together. So, first of all, how's everybody doing, fellas? What's going on?
Already see what's going on, man. Gang business, yeah?
Arsenal to the world.
Arsenal to the world, man. Until the day we die, you heard?
I don't know
Nah,
about
but funny jokes aside, though, yeah, that's serious business. Serious business. I'm well. Have life another day, so I give thanks. You see me? Mm-hmm.
Heard
You
that.
can't complain. You know what I'm saying? Doing what we gotta do, working. I'm saying staying busy and living life. That's all there is. But blessings because we got another day. So
Big facts.
Finna
What's up,
turn you
Jay?
from.
Carl, how about you? What's going on? How's
Fuck
life
New
these
York.
days?
Fuck New York info. You know what I'm saying? I just came back from my North trip. Fuck New
On your
York.
Trey Young flow?
Huh?
On your Trey Young flow?
Trey Young flow. You know what I'm saying? Ice traded gang.
nice trade.
Fuck the whole city, all 5 boroughs. Once again, it's nothing
Wow.
about anybody that I know there, but it's the city itself. I will never be in New York ever again. If I'm talking to a girl and she's from New York, it's a curve. I ever see a New York cop, you know what I'm saying? I'm not paying the tickets. I don't care what they talking about. All right, they're going to come find me in Georgia. I see you.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Sprinkle them, because
The New York cops were actually really nice to me. You know what I'm saying? Gave me directions and, allowed me to park in certain places. It's just certain places in New York I just really didn't understand. Once again, this little baby here. I'll see you when I see you. That's the only part I didn't like about my New York trip was just New York itself. Very complicated city, and they don't really give you like an explanation on what you need and need not to do. So.
New Yorkers don't got time for it, bro. They just on the go.
Keep it
It is.
pushing.
Yeah,
Right.
bro, they
You
gotta
know what's so
get
funny?
to where they need to get to. Sometimes it's to
Carl-
nowhere, but they gotta get to it.
Fact.
Carl, was shooting the love advice with us, and we got out of the space and we're out. But I noticed him like before we went in, he was like saying hello to everybody and shit. I said, "Yo, bro, this ain't down south, my boy. They ain't like that." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Yo, Carl, I know it's like mad mannerable and stuff. I gotta help myself sometimes, like you feel me? Because people are just rude up here. Like he just always hi. I'm like, yo, bro, they ain't gonna say nothing back, my boy. You might as well say that.
Save it.
I know it's not New York and Connecticut, but it's next door. So
Facts.
That's a fact.
Yeah. A lot of similarities. Carl, like if you do that in the South, if you walk into a room, you don't say hi to everybody. When you walking out, don't look at anybody in the face because somebody might press you because they just it's disrespect.
Yeah.
At least you can do is say hello.
I was actually talking to someone while I was up there, right? And they was just like, yo, if you pull up to a party, do you say hello to everyone? And I was just like, yeah. Like what I look like. And I drew this to a comparison back on a Thanksgiving that I had somewhere, right? Remember, someone knows when you came into the spot, right? And we was posted up and that motherfucker didn't say hi to none of us but made 2 plates. What was about to happen?
Yeah, I knew what you were saying.
It was going out. It was going out, right?
That's crazy.
Whenever I go to a function, or even if I'm in public, if someone crossed my path, I'm gonna say, hello, you know what I'm saying? Something, you know what I'm saying?
good evening, good morning.
They are actually
Got to, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's just. It's not even like good manners. That's human nature at that point.
Yeah.
Right.
In New York,
say
I realized it after the 6th or 7th person. I just kept it pushing.
Yeah,
People
you
really
gotta
look
learn
at you like they want something from you, or like you want something from them. I'm sorry.
Facts.
Another thing that I saw in New York, Brooklyn was looking down bad. You know what I'm saying? Now,
always, bro.
we already posted this.
Always.
That Chris Rock slap. I was walking around Brooklyn with my head up. I said, what y'all want to talk about? Because your man just got smacked and he ain't do nothing about it. So
everybody hate Chris for real.
Everybody hate Chris for real.
That is a fact. Crazy.
See, Will Smith resigned from the Academy. Y'all see it?
Yes, he did.
What does that even mean, though?
I
Means
guess
he can't get
like
any
vote.
Oscars from. What he
Does that
can't
what
vote?
I thought he could still get Oscars, but he can't like vote on who else. Like, you know what I mean? Like how all actors vote
Why
on
did you do
their
that?
favorites
Why
and
did
stuff.
you do that for them?
Oh,
That's his people, man. His people thought it would be a good idea, I'm assuming.
It's all bullshit anyway. Take
That's
away
all-
Harvey Weinstein stuff. Tell him to retire from the academy. Ban him for life.
This is the thing.
I mean-
Harvey can still win some
This is-
Oscars, bro. That
Bro,
shit don't matter.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I
That's true.
feel you.
That's
It's
true,
wrong for slap that man, but like it is what it is. You know?
bro. That
Yeah.
was just wild. Like, you know what I'm saying? And plus, like, you know, you being a comedian as well, or starting your career as a comedian, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You becoming an actor, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know how it goes. It's jokes that make the industry and the business. So you gotta take a joke. You know what I'm saying?
Someone said Jada Pinkett Shakur told him to get up there and do that. Because
Yeah,
this is
listen.
the thing. You seen the other angle of the slap where after he slapped him, Jada started laughing.
Uh-huh.
Bruh.
She thought that was funny, huh? That's
Yeah,
man, I don't know. I don't know what they got going on over here, but I don't know. I don't want none of that.
Yeah.
I also
How we feeling about that J. Cole bar? I need that Jada and that Will Love now. Is that still how's that aging? How do we feel?
Nah.
That
No,
joint
don't want
aged
that.
like
That ain't it.
I don't want that.
You know what?
I don't want
I
that.
had a bar for that, but I must leave that one alone. You know what I'm saying? That one's aging like mayonnaise eaters.
The mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
It's layers to that
That-
one. It's layers to that
That's
one.
a
So
that's a
we're gonna leave it
bar.
at that.
That's a bar. But yeah, how about that love you talking about?
This is the thing too, though. Like, I feel like with Jada, this is what I feel about certain relationships and stuff, bro. Like, I could wife a Jada if I had the same energy, right? So like, if I reciprocate the same energy of like Jada's like, yo, we on this. When Jada say we on this, or she not falling to the suit, I'm gonna make sure we still on that. You feel me? Like,
Nah, facts. It's like
Facts.
Bobby and Whitney. Like, we on crack today? I bet that's what we
we
doing.
on crack together.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Like, we on crack
is whack.
together.
Crack is whack, but
R.I.P.
we still on it.
Whitney Houston. Not trying to
Yeah,
be whatever,
facts,
no
yeah.
disrespect, but like
No, but
facts.
that's a fact. That's a
I
fact.
listen-
You gotta have.
I was listening to I was listening to Bobby Brown yesterday, Step by Step. I said, "Oh, this is when they was on crack. No wonder why they ain't stop it, bro. That song was slapping." I said, "Yo, we gonna provide all the crack needed for them to make these hits." You feel me?
Yo,
Like,
what Ye said? What Ye said? This that crack music, nigga.
like, bro,
That little black music. See, I always got you far.
it just be
Yeah.
the energy. Like, if they both on the same energy, I don't mind it. But it's just like Jada out here calling shots like Suge Knight. Like,
What if Will's on that type of time? What if Will's on that type of time just in private though? You know what I mean? Like maybe he just
but this the
protects
He's not,
his
yo,
public
bro,
face.
you
You can't
at
be
the
on
red
that.
table. It's
You
not
can't be on
there.
that type of time and then post an apology, like get out of the academy. Like, nah, bro.
Bro,
If you're on that type of time, you got to be unapologetic about it, because you don't just walk up in an award show and just slap a man, and then you know what I'm saying. Afterwards, you talking about my apologies. You out here crying in your acceptance speech. Like, you got to be about it. You know what I'm saying?
yo, listen, I don't think it's about that life, because in his autobiography they say, oh, he said he used to be a biggest coward ever. You know, that's one of his main regrets in life, because his mom used to be abused by his dad and he would just never do anything about it. So I don't know if that was a flashback for him in any way, but I don't think he about that life. And he must have thought, oh, you know what, this is my time. Put on my Tupac shoes. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't, you know what I
Tupac would
mean?
have shot him.
Yeah.
Yeah, what,
Tupac
Carl?
would have shot him.
Yeah.
Right then and there.
Pac used to walk down on people and beat their asses. Dude.
No, but this is what I'm saying. He wanted to put on his Tupac shoes. Like, and bro, that man was out here living life different. You're not built like that. And it's okay to defend your woman and all that, but like certain things, you know, you should know better. You know what he should have done? Whoop that man's ass, but like behind the stage, or like where no one could see it. Now hearing that would be like, okay, yeah, now you're trying to embarrass the man. Now apparently there's 10 Rock brothers. I know it's that many of them.
Yeah,
So when them niggas see you, it's
That
on
many
site.
rocks?
They deep. It's on site.
Yo,
That's what
big stones, fam.
10
10.
Rock brothers?
10.
10.
That's
bro.
what Tony Rock
crazy.
said.
It's yeah. That's what Tony
Tony
Rock
Rock said
said.
he's starting
Is there actually a
his
Tony
stand
Rock,
up
or y'all just
from
making
now
shit
from now
up?
on.
I
Nah,
counted
bro.
8.
It's
I counted 8, but if Garfield say 10, and
yeah,
that's what Tony Rock said is 10.
bro.
Of
They
them. They
close.
might,
Yo,
They close to the Wayans. They close to the
bro,
Wayans, bro.
yeah.
bro, dude said he's starting every one of his stand up with some Tupac. I said, nah, didn't cold as fuck, boy.
And this is the
That's
thing.
cool.
They said
Ain't
Chris the
no way,
small one.
boy.
They said
Huh?
Chris the
What?
small one. He the little brother. He the little brother. So what? And that's what his little brother said. So you know they about that.
That's crazy.
I didn't know. That's crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy. But bro, I mean, I can understand that. Anybody come from mine, bro? It's on site. I don't got words for you. I just got these hands. You know what I'm saying? Like,
When I get on the
that's all I
phone,
got.
I'm gonna say you literally let a grown man walk up to you on the stage and slap you and you ain't do nothing.
Nah,
I mean, I don't
facts.
think he
Bro.
thought that was what was going to happen though. Like at
I
an
don't
award
care.
show,
It
come
happened.
on.
Bro,
It happened.
it was surprise,
It happened.
bro.
What was you doing
Honestly,
after that?
Now, honestly though, like if he's approaching me like that, I'm gonna at least try to duck something. Now, I'm like, there's time for you to react to it.
Right.
I'm like,
Facts.
yo,
I feel like he
nah,
walked up calm though. Like I feel like he just was like kind of calmly walking.
bro.
Like,
Man, I
I
trust
didn't
people,
think
bro.
that's
Listen,
a fact.
you gotta realize what you just said. Still, you might not think it's that funny. Like he laughed and then he stopped laughing and now he's approaching you. Oh shit, why is he approaching me? Because first
Right.
you hear him, he goes gonna make another joke. I don't know if
Yeah.
you heard it. He said,
Mhm.
"Oh shit, Richard." You talking about Richard Williams, right? For the Serena
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the So he's because he just played that character. But Richard used that rocket and almost knocked him the fuck out of it. You know what I'm saying? Slapped that man like it was a tennis ball. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't. You know what I'm saying? He ain't moved. So he took that one.
Yeah, bro.
Kudos to him.
I mean, listen.
Kudos to him, bro. Because to be able to be I think like those moments kind of depass the word of just like being a professional. You know what I mean? Like we see in professional, professional anything. If you're a professional, athlete, whatever, there's certain like, you know what I mean? There's certain thing that's even said to you, not even like someone doing an action, like slapping you. There's certain things that are said to you that you got to check somebody. You know what I mean? Despite being a professional athlete, in whatever profession that you are professionally. Like it's just like you just don't mess with people and coming up and embarrassing them, like embarrassing yourself, but embarrassing him like that. Nah, bro. There's consequences you gotta pay, not just an apology and leaving the academy, bro. You probably would have left this earth. Like, don't play.
Nah, he slapped me like that. As soon
Don't
as the
play.
first slap, I'm going to the crowd, and if I can't get him, I'm slapping his gal. Pop. Somebody feel me. I'm sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now
Black
it's gonna be
Garfield.
Not his
Bro,
girl,
Damn,
nigga.
his
Come
son,
on.
bro.
have
His
Oh,
son.
he's slapping the
What?
girl.
His son, bro.
He's over
Yo,
there.
his
That's
son.
all that's on I say.
His son was at the
Even
game.
Garfield said it.
I said the game. His son was at the award show too. His son gotta get it. You know
Oh,
what I'm
Jaden
saying?
was there? Yeah, he can slap. Yeah, bro.
Jaden
Slap
can
everybody in
box.
the family. Whap, 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 whap. That's the consequences of your dad. You know what I'm saying? The man of the house.
Facts.
Because he thought he was that guy.
But this is the
Now,
thing. Jaden
camera
reposted
off,
it too.
I'm on you.
Jaden reposted it and said, "That's how we do." I said, "Oh, bet we know where you gonna be
Oh,
at." Yeah.
bet.
Oh, bet. Y'all already
Listen.
see me. I sent the address to Will Smith house in the group. I said we gonna be there tomorrow if I was part of them, bro. Ain't no way.
That's crazy. Don't be
Hold
clashing
up,
family now. The Rock family, like you said, 10 deep. So
Indeed.
if that's how y'all do it, they're gonna show you how they do it.
Listen though, y'all brought me, or Shinny, you said something that kind of made me think about it, like professional athletes and how they have to deal with that. I feel like recently, I don't think it's been happening more or less than it ever probably has, but I feel like people are like these things are going viral more on social media where like NBA players are checking fans for saying something. I feel like everybody's trying to make it out to be like, oh, NBA players are doing this or doing it more. I just feel like there's more attention on it. But
Yeah.
it made me think about it because y'all are talking about, how when they have people saying stuff, they check them. How would y'all feel if we had, like, for example, like the Malice at the Palace, if that was more commonplace?
What do you mean more
Like,
commonplace
Listen.
like that? You mean like,
like
that
if it was more
happens
common,
Like
where
that
like,
happened more
where yeah,
often?
where like like because you know how NBA players are tired of, they're just
it
tired of
won't.
fans. So I'm saying like of course, because it's gonna affect the brand, similar to like the
Right.
Academy with Will Smith. But I'm saying like, I don't know. I feel like NBA like players in general are just at a point where they're just tired of fans chatting shit.
I wouldn't be
And it's like,
surprised. I wouldn't be
at what
surprised. I
at what
wouldn't
point does a
because
fan or
like
does a player just turn and box somebody?
bro, like the certain things that people aim for, you know what I mean? Like it's
Mhm.
just past what regular banter is. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's certain banter, like, you know what I mean, is acceptable. And also is acceptable depending on who the player is. You know what I mean? Because like you're not gonna look at like a guy like Chris Paul and try to banter with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but another player, you know what I mean, who's probably, a little less, who could take the banter. You could probably get away with some things. He'll probably like, talk back to you or whatever and leave it at that. But people like they going after certain things that like, is beyond banter. You know what I'm saying? Like you challenging people.
But what about like, okay, for example, like KD the other day, I don't know if y'all saw the clip when the fan was like, KD, it's time for you to take over the game. And he turned and was like, it's time for you to shut the fuck up and sit down. Like, that's not really necessarily banter. I could also understand him being like, I'm not trying to talk to you, like, shut the fuck up. So I understand what he's saying. But also, like, that's not necessarily, in my opinion, that wasn't like the worst thing that a fan could have said, of being like, come on, you the best player in the world. Take over the game. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Also, shut the fuck up because I'm sure you can't even make a buck. So, like, you don't know what it takes to do this.
Right.
So please shut the fuck up and let me do my job. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I think the heckling is good, like, to a certain extent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the type of person, if I'm playing and I hear people heckling me, that kind of pushed me a little harder to play better. Like, you understand?
Right.
Like, now I'm really about to be on your team. Like, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But when they come, like, hate slurs and whatever, West Brick, he just got to take that. You know what I'm saying? If I see him, West Brick, I don't care.
True.
Like, stinking up my team. That's your name. What you mean? I can't call you that? Well, don't shoot bricks. That's how I feel. You feel me?
But clearly he's not trying to, though. At the same time, similar to KD, it's like,
it looked like it.
It looked like
come on, man.
bro,
Y'all,
listen.
It looked like
listen,
it.
bro. Listen. If I played basketball for a living, bro, listen, this is what I do for a living. He's better than what he's producing right now. He needs to do something else. Put in extra work, bro. Follow the Kobe regimen, my dude. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Do something because the way you're playing right now doesn't work. Work out less if you're doing too much. You know what I'm saying?
We want a ring without him.
Exactly.
We're not making the playoffs with him. How'd that work?
Yeah, Mr. Triple Double. Like, get out of here, son. Brick palm brick.
He saw what we did to Danny Green.
Bro, listen.
Danny Green had 2 rings. He turned into red light. You know what I'm saying? Danny red light. You know what I'm saying? Release. He gone.
Hey, listen. As I said, the heckling to answer your question, AB, if like the Malice in the Palace was a more frequent thing that happened, I think NBA players gotta really separate themselves and have thicker skin just because of sports in general. I'm sure they've been dealing with this their whole life, but certain things you go too far. Like if I'm an NBA player and somebody say something about my mother, it's whisper for you. It's whisper for you. Like I don't care. Like find me with the 100,000 you're gonna find me. I'm gonna make it back. But this slap about to slap you into eternity, my boy. Your whole family about to feel this one. You know what I'm saying?
But bro,
from your head to your
like,
toe, bro.
All the organizations
from your man bitch to your hoe, bro. Like I don't care. Everybody gonna feel this slap.
This is what I want to say too, though.
You're cold nigga,
NAB is talking about the Malice in the Palace. It's about the money. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. That's the most the Oscars have been recognized in probably the last 5 to 10 years.
Facts.
Yeah, facts.
In the 96 or something.
Did any of y'all know that the Oscars were even going on that night?
Huh?
I knew it was going on,
but
the
Oscars were going on.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Yeah,
y'all did. Okay,
I knew it was going on, but I didn't watch it. But speaking of the Oscars, Carl did mention on the Love Advice that the Oscars and the Grammy has the word security, and tonight is the Grammys actually. So I hope y'all tune in. You feel me? Because I'm gonna be watching that. But the Grammys they done fucked up already. Okay, they gave the best reggae album to some American band called Soldier or some shit. Like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But this is going back to the money, right? And this is why I want to say, like with AB talking about the Malice in the Palace. With the NBA, you make your money off of fans coming into the stadium, sitting down, doing whatever they want to do.
Buying drinks,
you make
buying
that profit.
food.
with
Yeah.
the Oscars, Grammys, and stuff like that, you make your money outside of that. You make it off of viewership, people actually looking, because everyone that's there, they are the ones being viewed. They're not paying for that seat, for that Grammy seat, that Oscar seat. We're here to help your, you know what I'm saying, business promotion, marketing, all that go up. We're making your upside by us coming here. So the Will Smith slap to Chris Rock, I feel like cannot be comparable to the Mouse in the Palace, because the NBA put a hold on that because, hey, we want to make sure our fans feel like they can come in, give us their money and leave
and feel safe. Yeah,
and feel safe.
Yeah.
Oscars, Will, we ain't gonna beg you. You know what I'm saying? You want to slap someone else to get our ratings up? Let us know. Just let us know before time. That's really what it is.
So
That's
we
the
could
difference.
Right.
I
Give
don't
him a
know,
warm towel afterwards. It's mine.
Yeah. They said Denzel talked to Will Smith afterwards. Why wasn't security talking
prayed
to
with
Will
him
Smith?
or something.
You know what I'm saying? It's
No, they also said like
they did ask him
security
to
was
leave or
ready
something,
to
right?
like with
no.
like take
Because
him
I heard
out.
that too. They said that they told Will Smith that he can leave, not has to leave. Two different things.
Right.
What was there? What was there the whole night, right?
The
That
whole
man was
night
out
after
turning up.
party.
After party, he was over here dancing on the dance floor. Jaden came over there, you know what I'm saying, rocking the skirt. Like, bro, and no one did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if that happened in the NBA, Malice in the Palace Part 2, everybody's out expeditiously. We're going to give you a phone call tomorrow. We're going to get our paper. We're going to get your paper. We're going to get this lawsuit done. We with the plaintiff. You know what I'm saying? We'll show up in this case. You were in the wrong.
The plaintiff and the defendant.
With the plaintiff. Oscar's over here giving recommendations about Will Smith. Oh my God, he was an awesome character in this movie. I could not see why he slapped him like that. And we do apologize, but we think that the sentence should be reduced. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's a difference.
No,
it's all about the money at the end of the day.
But
at the same time, though, it could cost the money.
Yeah, the common denominator here is shit talking. You feel me? And how much of it you can take. You feel me? But if you go too far and somebody whoop your ass, don't be surprised. As Chris Rock said, anybody can get an ass whooping.
And like most comedians say, every joke is funny until it's about you. So, you know, or something that you're sensitive about, you know, like shit. It could happen, but I don't know. We were talking, since we're on the sports topic, I want to switch gears, take it over to the World Cup coming up, 2022 winter World Cup. Can we believe this? Like, first of all, they have stadiums with full air conditioning. I just saw the city, massive, like, these just look like this big, like just air, like vents in the stadiums. Have y'all seen this?
Yeah.
Now you haven't seen? Okay, you seen it?
Crazy,
Jeff, you haven't seen it? You got to see it. These state like massive.
Crazy,
I'm talking like massive air vents
and
around
it's like around all, bro.
Whole
like
field,
the whole stadium, bro. It's crazy.
It's gonna be like 120 degrees, so they got to get the temperature down to.
Bro,
in the winter.
They play in a desert, like. Bro, I don't understand. Like, as again, as Carl said, it's all about the money. You see what it is. But very excited for the World Cup. It's gonna be strange for us because this will be the first World Cup we'll be watching in the winter. That's wild to me. Maybe I'll go somewhere warm to go watch this World Cup or something. I don't know, bro, because it's not gonna be like we can't be outside at the bar enjoying it. We want to be bundled up and like. Maybe we should take a Miami trip or something. No, go to Jamaica. I don't know. Go somewhere warm for this because let me tell you something, bro, because this ain't it. I can't imagine. It's the aesthetic of like the World Cup. What you think about when you think about the World Cup? Warm weather.
Yep.
Yeah, summertime. It's a summer party.
Outside.
It's like a massive summer party.
Everyone's outside. You know, there's a whole bunch of, you know, people with the national team, you know, all the people in the country out here waving these flags.
All the different colors, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't like that it's in the winter, but it's gonna be a new experience. Hopefully, this never happens again. What I mean happens again. The World Cup would never be hosted in a country that is in the middle of the desert. I don't know what.
I mean, that's a
true.
You just don't want it to be played somewhere that's Also, I mean, apparently, Qatar is smaller than is it Connecticut? The country of Qatar is smaller than Connecticut or something.
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't know that. Wow.
I just know what the Qatar flag looks like and how to spell it. That's about it. What color it's on. I don't know.
I had to double check. Somebody I just saw it today. They were like, "Oh, Qatar is actually smaller than like either Connecticut or Massachusetts, like one of these states."
I wouldn't be surprised,
it's
bro.
really not. It's a small country.
In the damn desert, cuz.
Yeah, it's
not. It's a fact.
Crazy. Qatar got that bag. That's really what it came down to.
Yeah,
Qatar got that
they
bag.
got
They
that.
said we gonna have the
They
World
got
Cup.
that. They
Yeah.
got that Arab money for real, boy.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Thing
on the
is,
bright side,
yeah.
bright side, there is talk about the World Cup being in Canada, USA, and Mexico. So, you know what I'm
Now
saying?
Yeah,
that,
2026. Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
now that,
I'm definitely there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to one of the games.
now that,
So
I'm trying to make it to a few games. Now
yeah,
that,
Yeah.
yeah. You know
that
what I'm
is
saying? So
amazing stuff.
I guess it's kind of like wait until then.
Imagine
You know what
have
I'm
to
saying?
play Mexico in Mexico, nah, in a World Cup.
Bro,
You're
but
not winning
listen
that game,
though,
bro.
because I'm just thinking about
Even just
it
playing Mexico in
CONCACAF
a World
wise.
Cup in America alone is like playing Mexico in
That's
Mexico.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
crazy.
That's facts.
I'm just thinking about it CONCACAF wise. So if all these three, if they approve it, everything gets done. Canada, USA, and Mexico, which are in CONCACAF, are already qualified. You know what I'm saying? So that leaves room
Oh,
for all
shit.
the other CONCACAF teams and national teams. So, Haiti got a shot, Jamaica got a shot. All these other CONCACAF teams are left open to qualify.
That's an interesting
That is,
perspective
yeah.
though. I don't know how they're gonna do that because you're only allowed certain teams from, it's like 5 CONCACAF teams, right? So I guess it'll
Nah,
be the
three
same.
guaranteed and a fourth playoff.
All right, so
right.
the
But
rest of the teams will
they
be playing
are
for one
but
spot.
they're open. No, but
I don't know.
they're opening more spots.
That's
So
true.
it's
Yeah,
48
that's very
teams.
true.
It's 48 teams.
Break that down for
For
me.
the 18 tournament though.
Right.
Well, I
But-
mean, as long as they don't keep. Well, Africa needs more spots, so we
That's
would be able
right.
to think about it. We'd be able to see Nigeria playing in the World Cup. We'd be able to see Egypt in the
Right.
World Cup. Algeria too. Think about that. That's Mahrez, Salah, and who else am I missing? What other countries? Big country in Africa is out.
Oh, you said Nigeria.
Morocco.
So who's on Nigeria right now? Nacho.
Iheanacho, Chukwueze, he's good.
It will be somebody. I don't know.
Ndidi,
Cote
yeah, they
d'Ivoire
got a
there?
good squad.
Yeah.
Huh?
Cote d'Ivoire in that same thing in Africa.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
No.
Make it.
they're
They made
Ivory
it, right?
Coast.
They
they-
qualified.
No.
Ivory Coast
They
didn't make
did-
it. Yeah.
No, they didn't make
They
it.
didn't qualify either. Okay, so that's another massive one. Because think about that. You
Yeah,
got
but
Frank Kessier, like massive players. Man.
true.
Pepe.
You got 48 teams. You got more African teams will be in there. But what I'm thinking is, you know what I'm saying, Haiti and Jamaica could see a World Cup, bro, because the opening of got the flag ready. The opening of the opening of the tournament now, more spots available. The 3 CONCACAF giants are already qualified. So now
That's true.
it's basically on these federations, on these countries to just fight to qualify, because you ain't got to deal with Mexico, you ain't got to deal with Canada, and you definitely don't got to deal with USA. So now just qualify, get your country to another World Cup. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need to do. Cross the finish line.
Bro, this World Cup qualifying campaign was frustrating as hell.
Terrible.
Debbie, I know you feel it.
Bro,
Watching
listen.
Jamaica's
Jamaica's
so much they left
bro.
on the
I
table.
don't know why. Yo, honestly, I don't know why I put myself through this kind of thing.
Yeah, saw you tweet about watching the last game on the last match day. I was like, why are you even doing this? I suffered
I
through
didn't
most of them, but
watch
the last
it.
match
I
day, I was
was
like, I'm
not
not doing
watching it.
it. Oh,
That's
okay,
what I was
okay.
thinking about. I was like,
Oh.
yeah, I'm not watching this game. Good luck for everybody that's watching it. I will not be watching it. And I saw everybody vex on the timeline. I was like, good luck to y'all, because I was not watching. Like, no. Bro, how many
2-1 win.
minutes
2-1
was
win.
it? Like,
Yeah.
the first
Leon
goal.
Bailey
Who
scored.
was playing? El Salvador, we played the first game.
Honduras. There's only team they beat twice.
Honduras.
Yeah, they beat Honduras twice.
No, we played a team and we lost to them. We were down a goal in like 1 minute.
That's Costa Rica.
Because I saw
Panama went to the national stadium and ran riot.
Bro, listen. Either way, all I know is this. Me now watch until them figure it out. You understand? Because them now come stress me on my peace of mind. You understand what I'm saying? So just know, say, yo, me a support from afar. And now I'm going to make me watch no more blood clot fuckery game. Okay, Mr. Paul Hall, and the reggae boys, reggae youths them, because y'all playing like some kids. Yeah, you know what I mean? Look at Pitney.
I have a question.
Reggae Pitney. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's up, shit? What's the
I have a
question?
question. So for obviously the two Jamaican mandem on the podcast, so would y'all say that? I mean, because I remember us talking about the quality that would be, adding more quality on the team. Obviously, you guys have more quality in terms of players who are playing abroad in Europe. Antonio, Mikel Antonio, Leon Bailey, all the additions there. Andre Gray. So, from when we was talking about it previously in our podcast, you guys were excited. You know what I'm saying? And it is exciting, to see those type of players who play in Europe, top leagues, all that stuff come to, and play for Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? So what is y'all verdict now? Like what are y'all thinking now? Obviously there's a lot of stuff with the federation itself. But like how do you look at those players and be like, it's gonna be all right? You know what I'm saying?
I don't 100% blame the players because I can't think like I see Ravel Martian running it up for Derby County, right? Like doing a great job, like not, you know what I'm saying? And then go to Jamaica and he look like he don't have a job to market anybody, or Johnson in the middle of the field don't got a job of marking anybody. I feel like no one's marking anybody when we're playing. It's just like vibes FC, like Mark would call Manchester United. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just vibes out there. They out there doing the dirt bounce on Lego the bird and be a fucker. You know what I'm saying? Rifle walk because they're not actually playing football. You understand what I mean? So basically, my thing is this: they're not being coached properly. It's like the coach come, watch the game, watch them play like against each other and be like, all right, cool, yeah. Just pass the ball quick up. Yeah, pass the ball quick up. That must be what's happening in practice. There's no way they're practicing and Leon Bailey gets the ball, right? And he's behind the midfield line and in front of the defensive line, but no one picks him up. Like, bro, I was watching the Mexico game and every time dude was just free. And I'm like, this is in the middle of midfield, bro. Like, y'all act like y'all can't run. What's going on there? We're known for running.
Well, it's not a team. Yeah.
There's no. It's like, huh?
You think it's like too structured on the game plan, or you think it's
no, it's not structured at all.
No structure, bro.
Not structured at all.
They throw 11 players out there and say, yo, vibes. No chemistry, no nothing, bro. Like, it's just vibes. And like, okay, cool. Let's put Mikel Antonio up top, see if he could do what he does for West Ham. Bro, we're not West Ham, cuz. Like, West Ham's actually a good team. And they got good players. We got good players, but we don't got a good coach. Our system sucks. I don't know, bro. I was excited about all this happening. We spoke the Mikel Antonio thing into the existence. You know what I mean? Shout out to us. But, bro, that's what
I'm with Jevy on pretty much all of that.
Explain it, because the way that y'all are saying it, you're saying it's vibes. I feel like when you go out there and you know what I'm saying, you play pickup soccer, it's a lot of running. I feel like it's a lot of pushing the ball in the tempo. What's the difference here?
Yeah, this ain't pickup. This is like actual game. You know what I'm saying?
The difference is like teams that have structure.
Your country, bro.
Yeah, the teams that have that structure, like the thing is even in pickup, like why or like the I think the analogy Jevy's making with pickup is sometimes in pickup, once somebody gets tired, if you're ahead of the ball and your team loses it, you're gonna take your time and get back and play defense. But in a World Cup qualifier, like every second counts. Like the higher up in them levels you go, like players stop getting way more athletic than each other. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like, for example, you might watch an NBA game and you'll see dudes who are like 10 times more athletic than dudes in the G League. These dudes at this level, like, it's marginal differences between them. It's up here that makes the difference. So if I know if I take 2 steps too much to this direction and we lose the ball, I'm out of position and it's going to take me too long to get back and help my defense. That's what we're saying. So like players just aren't thinking like, it's just vibes. When Jerry's saying it's just vibes, it's like go out there and figure it out. You know, like you'll figure it out. You're smart enough, you'll figure it out as you go. But you're playing teams with like in-depth instructions. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if you pick up 5 dudes to hoop and y'all play Kentucky, like you could be just as athletic as these dudes. Y'all could be just as good, you know, technically in terms of dribbling, both hands, shooting, all of that, every fundamental aspect of the game. But if Coach Cal got a full game plan of like, listen, we're gonna run this set here, we're gonna run that set here, you're gonna get picked the fuck apart eventually. You know what I mean? Like talent is only gonna get you so far. So that's what we're saying is like
the coach taking smoke breaks without looking at the playbook or coming up with a playbook. Pretty much,
coach don't even
He's
show
on
up
some
to
sort of
practice at this
ganja,
rate.
bro.
Like
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't think he's taking any smoke breaks. That's I think make him think. I think he's off Ray and his Dutty nephew. I think it's the white rum that he might be drinking. Because I'm telling you,
the white rum in the
you
coach
must be
office.
drinking the white rum, bro. I'm telling you, fam. I'm telling you.
It just makes no sense. Like the thing is, Carl, is like, don't get me wrong. One thing with like fans of, especially any fan, is gonna think like we have some answers that the coach should take into example. But after a while, when it's like the entire fan base is agreeing on one specific topic, we can't all be wrong. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Facts.
think about how hard it is to get a bunch of people to agree on anything. And if we're all like, yo, there's no structure to this team, it's clear there's no structure. You know what I mean? Like, there's players there that we have the talent. Like, yeah.
Do you think that Jamaica is lacking the talent out there, or do you think it's more of a coaching perspective? I know we were addressing it earlier that, it might be the white rum in the office, but do you think that it's actually like the coach actually sitting down and telling everybody what they need to be doing, or do you think it's more of a, effort by the team itself?
I think it's a combination of a lot of things. Like one, international is tough because you only get like 2 weeks with the team, and players are coming from different teams that use different systems. Everybody's playing different ways, and then you got to get them to relearn a new system and play as a team. Plus international, like fields are different quality. You know what I mean? Mikel Antonio plays for West Ham. Like the fields that they play on, pristine. Then they come down to Jamaica. Like the National Stadium field isn't the worst in CONCACAF, but it's nothing even remotely comparable to the type of stadiums that they play on. I think part of it is talent. They have talent, but there is areas on the team that could use some upgrade. It's a lot of things, but at the same time, as much as Jamaica has could obviously improve the talent pool and all of those things, I think Jamaica had enough talent to finish at least fourth in CONCACAF qualifying. At worst, fifth. No one can look at all those other squads in CONCACAF and tell me Jamaica isn't the fourth or the fifth best team. They may not have gone out there and played like it, but in terms of talent, there are barely any other teams in the region that could call on players who play in the Premier League, that play in the championship the way Jamaica can, and players who play in MLS. And I understand everyone's always like, MLS ain't this, MLS ain't that, but MLS is a lot better of a league than people want to give it credit for. And if you could be a good player in MLS, you could play in decent leagues in Europe, and you could, if you're a decent player in that league, you're good enough to make the national team of Jamaica and make Jamaica's national team be good enough to at least finish fourth. Like, I don't expect Jamaica to finish above Mexico or the United States. They got way more people. They got way more resources. Their talent pool is deeper. It's just that's how it goes. Canada is questionable because up until recently in Canada, if Canada didn't get like a freak wave of talent at the same time, Alphonso Davies is like, bro, players like Alphonso Davies aren't born very often.
Yeah. Tajon
Buchanan, like Kyle Laren, Jonathan David. They just happen
Bro.
to in a moment as well.
And a lot of these,
they got all the
funny enough, a lot of these players are like
Jamaican ancestors, or not Jamaican ancestors, but like second or third generation Jamaicans. So they could play for Jamaica or other Caribbean nations. So, but either way, obviously that happens. You know what I mean? Some of the best players for the U.S. or some of the best players for England also could play for Jamaica.
Right. I mean, look at Jonathan David. Jonathan David, born and raised in Haiti, and he's playing for Canada. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, to be honest with you, being Haitian and seeing the Caribbean, the teams of the Caribbean, Jamaica has the best team in the Caribbean in terms of talent. Like you said, not many of the CONCACAF teams at all can be able to call in players from the Premier League, players playing in League and different leagues, top leagues in Europe, and being able to go ahead and squad a team to put an 11 on the field versus CONCACAF. You know what I'm saying? Not saying CONCACAF teams aren't it. I think it's shown this year how good the quality has risen, with Canada being first, before Mexico and USA. So
no one saw that coming.
Right. So you've seen the level go up, especially in CONCACAF. So that was my point for the 2026 World Cup is with all these three, the three big teams in CONCACAF, the biggest teams in CONCACAF.
Keep going, Shay.
Oh, the word. With all the 3 teams in CONCACAF being able
Mhm.
to, qualify automatically through being able to be in the World Cup, that leaves room for not only growth in the next couple years for all the other teams in CONCACAF, but it shows. I mean, like, look, Panama made it to a World Cup, Costa Rica made it to a World Cup. So it's just like, I mean, obviously you got to be good enough to get there. But like, who does Panama? Who did Panama have? You know what I'm saying, like, who did Costa Rica have? Feel
Yeah.
me? So like, at the end of the day, you'll see, like, with the with the obviously playing well, on top of the talent that Jamaica has, like most talent, I would say across the board in all CONCACAF teams, y'all could make a World Cup. You know what I'm
We
saying?
should 100%.
Y'all can make a World Cup.
If you
And
also
so,
break down that CONCACAF conference, like you were saying that, in the next couple up and coming years, the conference is
CONCACAF.
going to have more positions or places
Yeah, it
where
should. So basically, like like when Brazil hosted the World Cup in 2014, they qualified out of South America. Their spot normally, I think, what do they get? 5 spots in South America,
I
right?
think so, yeah.
Something like that. So instead of normally Brazil obviously is taking up one of them 5 spots. Everybody knows that. So they have Brazil plus their other 5 spots. So that's what I think Shin is saying. So
Okay.
but at the same time, when was the last World Cup that was hosted in more than one country? Has there ever been one? Because I know with like the
No.
Euros, there's been like, what was
2000
it?
and 2002.
Yeah, it was
Japan,
Korea. That's
Korea.
Korea,
That's
right?
right. Yeah,
Japan, Korea. Yeah.
that's crazy.
Japan, Korea.
That's the one
But
Brazil won.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't remember. I mean, I wasn't old enough to really remember how like qualifying went, and also I don't really pay attention to Asian qualifying like that. No disrespect. I don't really know.
It's a weird spectrum though. Asian
Yeah,
I watched some of the highlights. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You got like Australia in there. You got like
yeah,
Oh,
Japan and like
it's like
Thailand,
Pacific.
Vietnam.
It's
Like
like by
crazy.
like regions.
yeah. So you
Okay.
qualify based on your region.
Okay.
But I don't know. Yeah, Jamaica has way too much talent to not be getting closer to the World Cup. Like to finish second to bottom in this round was disgraceful. Like an absolute
Yeah,
disgrace.
it's
The fact that it took them
embarrassing
that long
actually.
to fire the manager after it was clear the team was dead under him was wild to me.
What
But like,
region?
I mean, like
North
CONCACAF.
America, Central America, and Caribbean. That's all one region.
Yeah.
So like USA,
Yeah.
Mexico, Canada's North America, and then obviously like
Hmm.
you get your Central
All
America.
the surrounding countries. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, man? Because I mean, okay, Central America, so not South America.
Central America
Nah.
is Guatemala,
Yeah,
Honduras, Costa Rica,
El
Panama.
Salvador.
Cuba.
Nicaragua.
Yeah.
I mean, then you got
Don't get me
Jamaica,
wrong; those countries aren't
Haiti.
bad. They're not terrible. Like I'm not trying to diss any of those teams, especially the Central
No,
American.
for real, bro. As we've seen in the past couple of years, they've definitely gone up. I mean,
Yeah.
for all the viewers who watch the Gold Cup, you know what I'm saying,
Mm.
I've been to like every year that it's. I mean, all the time that it's in the U.S., I go to a few games. Whether if Haiti's participating or not, but like you've seen in those, I think it's probably the biggest jump, like for a lot of those players, because they get all those other European teams get to see the talent in those countries like Nicaragua and Costa Rica and all those stuff. And a lot of them just get shipped out to European teams. So you have like a few like Leon Bailey's on Costa Rica, you know what I'm saying? You have a few Mikel Antonio's, like, you know what I'm saying, coming from Europe to like a Costa Rica or Nicaragua or all those places. So the talent is there. Like it's not like it's not there. It's there. But
Yeah.
it all comes down with like system. It all comes down with like USA has more facilities and rather than a Nicaragua. You know what I'm saying? So Nicaragua could be stacked up, but they've been playing on fields with weeds in them rather than like USA playing on like pristine like
Yeah.
fields.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing is like when I watched Jamaica play against Mexico or play against the USA, and they played on these nice fields, like the players just look obviously more comfortable because they play at that level, and you're used to a certain type of field. You're used to a certain type of not I'm not gonna call it professionalism because obviously these countries would like Jamaica would invest if they had the money. You know what I mean? Actually, let me not speak on it because a lot of these federations also are filled with corruption. But it's not the same as to the USA. You know what I mean? Like the USA has money to make sure that every stadium has a pristine field. Mexico they got that money, you know? So
and plus it's
whereas
different in the feeling. Oh my bad, bro. It's
no, you good.
It's just different in the feeling. Like, you know like how you're gonna play when the ball like is on the field. You know, the pass you have to give, the weight of the pass. You know, like it's all in the details for the players as well. Like, you know, you got to take 3 steps this way because like the grass is this way, or like, you know what I'm saying, it's all in the little technical you know, ways of the game that improve you as well. But like, you know, if you playing in fields with potholes, like it's just tough. Dirt fields, I mean, like, you know, we've as soccer players, we've all played on pretty bad fields. But as a federation, you know what I'm saying, like this is the highest you could be as a countryman for your country. So like if you're playing, I mean, not just this in a condition to the field, but like if one is playing on a better field than another one, then like, you know, it's not, it takes away the feeling of the football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it also, like, Carl, small differences is like, for example, like Chinny's saying, when you play on these nice fields that obviously the USA, Mexico, Canada, well, Canada not so much. I mean, they do have some nice fields, but it's cold as hell up there. So right now during qualifying,
turf, they got the turf like day and night.
But like when you play on that grass, you know when the ball is coming towards you, you know how you got to position your foot. When it's a bumpy field, so because of that, if you know how the ball is going to slide across the field, as that ball is coming, you can confidently look up and scan what's going on around you. So you're now processing information faster before you even got the ball. Now you playing on the field, you're watching it, the bounce, because it might bounce. You never know, it might hit a pothole and jump over your foot. You know?
Gotcha.
Now all of a sudden your focus is different. You know, you're losing half seconds of focus. And like I said, you know, those half seconds make massive differences at that level. So that's really what it is. But like another thing I thought actually was kind of a big reason Jamaica struggled in qualifying was, unlike a lot of countries, they weren't allowed to have fans in for their home matches up until, and the matches they did have fans, they played a lot better, obviously. But for example, they play at home against the USA with no fans. The USA goes back to play in Columbus or Minnesota or something like that, 30-something thousand screaming fans. That's a huge difference when you're playing at home. You got 30,000 people behind you versus 10, you know?
Yeah, and also that, I don't remember what game it was. I don't know if it was the USA game or the game after it. The Jamaican government didn't allow fans to be inside the stadium, but like the next weekend they allow fans to be at a sporting event. Like, stuff like that. It's just like silly. You know what I'm saying?
What was their reason behind that?
Vaccination,
corruption,
bro. But like, it would have been
the USA, the Jamaican government under the table to get the win.
USA would probably favor to win anyway, but like,
but
it would have been a more difficult game for them. Imagine
like
the fans spelling, you know what I'm saying? Like, they own it.
Jamaica has the talent to beat USA, bro, day in and day out, bro.
That's what
that's just a fact. You know what I mean? Like, I think, and based off of all the previous successes as well, like Jamaica has gone to 3 back-to-back Gold Cup finals, or was it just 2?
I think it was 2 back-to-back and another one afterwards or something.
Right. So
3 and 5 years or something like that.
Right, 3 and 5 years. Like, the numbers are there.
Carl, are like regional tournaments. So in the regional tournament, they're top 2 for 3 out of 5 years. And all of a sudden you get to another round and you're 6 out of 8.
And you're playing the same. And you're playing the same people in the region.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. Same teams.
Now,
but you're adding, and like I said, the talent that's being added on to, like, if there was an inter squad game with the Gold Cup finalists versus the team now, you know what I'm saying? At any point in time, anyone who has sense would be like, yeah, the team now would definitely beat these guys.
Yeah.
Because of just the talent that's there.
Talent-wise, yeah.
With the talent that's there, bro.
Yeah, you put your money on that, but
right.
Obviously, sometimes, like, I think the difference is too is that those Gold Cup squads, maybe there was more like, the thing is they don't seem like they're not a comfortable unit with each other, or like they're not a tight-knit unit. It's not like you could watch them and be like, they just don't fuck with each other. Like, they still seem like they have it, but I don't know. The chemistry back then on those teams,
bro,
they seemed like tighter. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see them playing dominoes, or you see the English
Ludo,
guys
yeah.
playing cards or whatever, or Uno, or whatever the case may be. But my thing is this, right? Just change the coaching, bro. You could see that's the simplest thing you could do for now. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm tired of Jamaica football, bro. Honestly. And me and Schiller was when we went to Jamaica, we were scouting. Funny enough, we went to a game, and
Yeah. Local match.
this was a practice match, right? And you could see the same coaching, bro. You're
Bro.
not, and some of the times, some of the players weren't good enough, and you see some talented players, but you're like, yo, what is the coach doing? This is a
Right.
clear and obvious mistake. Like, yo, hold on. You know what I mean? Even if you can't stop the game, say it. You're not distributing any, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was
Yeah,
trying to understand when you and AB were talking about the team. You know, you were saying, you know, the white rum was in the office and it didn't work out like it was supposed to. But do you think it's the coaching? Do you think it's the players? Or do you think it's like the culture of the game in Jamaica?
It could be culture.
All of it. I think it's all of it,
All
Carl,
of the
to be
above,
honest.
but there's one that's heavier than the other, and I think that's coaching, bro. I think when we had a good coach, we made it to the World Cup. The talent at that time was.
What happened to that coach though?
He just
That was 1998. You know what I'm saying? So like,
also the
Yeah,
game
I
started,
mean,
you know what I mean? A coach who's good in 98 isn't good in 2022, even if he was still coaching.
right.
Well, I
So
mean,
it's
you got Greg Popovich, man. He won in 3, you know what I'm saying, 3 different
well,
so
Carl.
I think that plays a big fact to the culture. So that's kind of why I'm asking these questions.
Yeah, they're like the biggest difference with basketball and like soccer, like it's the size of the court, right, and the size of the field. There's so many ways you could assemble a soccer team to like attack and defend. You know what I'm saying? I know there's zone defense, there's full court press, there's half court, it's man to man. There's different things, but there's only so much you could do on a basketball court. In a soccer field, there's always somebody thinking of something new to like innovate as far as like doing something. So like if you were tactically aware back in 1998 and you had it going on and you was above some stuff and you don't innovate yourself, eventually the game catches up with you and it passes you. That's how soccer will, and it will forever be like that. So that's some of the issues. But man, enough of Jamaica, bro, honestly, because I'm tired of that shit. They just get me pissed off. I love my country. I swear to God I do. And everybody know that. And so I ain't got to defend that. I want to like us up there, my dad. Yeah, straight like that. Anyway,
yeah, let's talk about teams in the World Cup.
let's talk about teams in the World Cup. Yeah, that's a fact.
In the World Cup, we got Senegal.
Who do you think is winning?
A South American team.
South American team. Let's make our early predictions.
All right,
Bro,
so
listen. I said Argentina was gonna win the Gold Cup. I mean, not the Gold Cup. Excuse me. Copa America.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
Go back to that video. You know what I'm saying? I said Argentina was gonna do it. Messi was gonna do it.
What video is this?
Feel me? This is the video we was predicting. The I think there was mad tournament that was going on. The Euros was going on. Copa America.
The summer soccer.
So it's out. It's out.
Yeah.
Oh wow, mystic shit.
We got receipts.
I'm telling you. I got receipts. I predicted Argentina. They went ahead and they won it. Feel me? I don't think I got the other ones right. But in terms of that tournament, I got some. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put my one leg parlay. And I am going to put it on.
My boy.
I'm going to put it I'm going to put it down on the South American team to win it. Brazil look crazy, bro. Brazil look crazy. Let's just say that. The talent that they got in the midfield, in the attack, is just wild. Like these guys, even though like a lot of them are just like 10 caps in, 13 caps for the country, like they look like they've been on the team for a while. You know what I'm saying? So it's dangerous. They're definitely winning their group. I believe it's them, Switzerland, them, Serbia, I forget who else again is in there. It's them, Serbia.
I can pull the group up real quick. The group's up. Okay. So Group A, Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands. Okay. Group B, England, Iran, USA, and whoever wins the Euro playoff. What I don't know what teams that is. Somebody
Wales.
look that up for me.
Scotland.
It's
Wales,
Wales.
Scotland.
It's Wales, Scotland, and Ukraine.
Okay, that's an interesting one. Okay, and then Group C: Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. Group D: France, Denmark, Tunisia, and whoever wins the IC playoff. Okay. I don't know what team that is. Anybody want to inform me if they got the information?
The IC playoff. I think it's that might be New Zealand versus Costa Rica, maybe. Or
Yeah.
no,
Okay,
not Costa
yes.
Rica. The winner from our region, or the fourth place team from our region. Who was that? Was it Costa Rica or was it
Costa
That's
Rica,
Costa
Costa
Rica.
Rica.
Panama?
That's Costa
Costa
Rica.
Rica. Okay.
Costa
Costa Rica.
Okay, so Group E: Spain, IC playoff 2, Germany, and Japan. Okay. Group F: Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. And
Tough group.
Brazil group is Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. That's actually a hard group.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
That's a tough group.
And then Group H, the group everybody's calling Group of Death. This is the one. Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea Republic. Yep.
It's not really that many. That's out. You know what's crazy is as much as everyone wants to call it the group of death because everyone wants a group of death. I don't really consider that a group of death. Ghana is inconsistent as hell. The fact they even made it was wild to me.
Right.
I thought Nigeria.
True.
And then who else in that group? You said it's
Portugal.
Ghana,
Uruguay,
Portugal is obviously good.
Korea,
Uruguay
and
is good.
Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea.
Portugal. Yeah, so I think,
Uruguay and
me
Portugal,
personally,
not that group.
I think the Belgium, Croatia, Canada, and Morocco group should be interesting. And I think the Brazil group is probably the hardest group on paper because Switzerland is no pushovers. And Serbia is a decent team. So I don't know.
Bro, hardest group could be for me the hardest group is definitely, I mean not definitely, but for me it's Group F.
Mm-hmm.
Group F with Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia, and also Group H with Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea.
And don't sleep on the Spain, Germany, and Japan group.
Yeah, that group is
good. That Spain team is coming back in resurgence now, and Germany's gonna be Germany, and Japan's a hard team to play against because they won't stop running. I'm curious.
And they won't give you the ball. That team is technical as hell.
Yeah,
right.
I'm interested to see what group win for the battle of the English language and which is Group B with England,
USA,
USA.
Yeah, so
yeah.
USA and actually it
Irish.
depends which other team qualify. Wales, Scotland. You'll see what type of English they're speaking as well. You know what I'm saying? So should be interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, so let's make predictions. Who do we have winning? Who do we have as the runner-up?
All right. So boom.
And if you even pick a third place team. If
this is possible. All right. So this is what I want to happen. I'm gonna tell you what I think is gonna happen. Okay. I want Brazil to win. I want Brazil to win. I would love to see a Brazil-Argentina final. That would be amazing. Fantasy Island. That's what I would want to see. What I think is gonna happen is France is gonna retain a title, and Brazil's gonna lose.
You think France is gonna back-to-back World Cups?
No. That's a bold predicament.
That is
predicament. That's bold prediction. Brazil. I think Brazil's gonna win, but I think the Netherlands is gonna surprise a lot of people.
They got ballers.
Okay.
They got ballers. I would say.
So my dark horse.
I want to see.
My fault, Shin. My fault. My dark horse is Portugal. Are they actually dark horse though?
Not really, because they have Cristiano Ronaldo, but I mean they're not as good as they once were.
All right, so let me. Actually, I think a lot of people are sleeping on Argentina. They haven't lost a game in a very long time, so be on the lookout for them. I think Spain. A lot of people won't want to play against Spain because of the way they're playing, but I don't know. That's how I feel about the situation.
True. I believe that I think all football fans want this. I want an Argentina-Portugal final.
Argentina-Portugal.
Messi Ronaldo. I think that many people was looking for that.
Yo, based on the groups,
I'll be Messi Ronaldo.
It can't happen. Though.
No, it
Based
can't
on
happen
how
based
they're
off of
set
the
up,
groups.
it is
It
possible.
can happen. It is possible to happen. So
I was
based
just
off
looking
of
at the
that,
reaction shit. You go ahead.
I was
I
sitting
mean,
there
but
thinking about it. I
bro,
was like,
but I'm just saying though,
It's a
it'll
Brazil.
be
It's
big.
a Cristiano versus Messi. You know?
Messi. Yeah, I'm saying like that's always
Yeah.
been the conversation, always. You know what I'm saying? And with these guys not like haven't won a World Cup yet, they do have a chance. You know what I'm saying? So
It's like
being
the LeBron versus
that
Kobe.
final,
Yeah.
exactly, bro. That final would be more like will transcend more than in football. You know what I'm saying? Like it will pass the World Cup. Like that will be everything people will be talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Too bad they're both kind of
So
washed.
That's a fact. But hold on.
I hate to
I will
say it.
say no, AB. Yes, but I will say this though. I saw Messi playing not for PSG, and
Yeah.
this man looked like he was still on Barcelona or something. I don't know if like it's Pochettino's fault
bro,
because he used to coach
PSG's
his
soil
Spurs, bro.
players.
You
I'm
know what
gonna
I'm
just say
saying?
that.
I don't know, but I don't know. Carl,
I'm
question
gonna
for
just
you:
say it.
who you think gonna win the World Cup? I know you're not. You know what I'm saying? But who you think?
But sometimes not knowing all the details helps you out.
I mean, I heard Portugal in 4 on these streets. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm a Messi fan, so of course I want Argentina to win it.
Okay.
But I mean, my dark horse is going to be the USA, not winning it all, but making some noise. And I'm not that, I ain't that out of touch. We ain't gonna win nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I want
Carl,
to
don't sleep on them. They could.
because I heard that they're a really young team, and I heard that they're up and coming, and I heard that this year is going to be the glimpses, and then next 2 World Cups is where we'll actually make some real big noise. So I kind of want to see what they'll do as well. But I think that Portugal, you have it as a dark horse. I have them as winning it all. I think Cristiano Ronaldo
Rides
is
off into the sunset.
yeah.
With
I think
the
that
World
he's gonna
Cup.
come out there and hoop like MJ. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen,
It
bro.
won't be for lack of trying with him.
Bro, I
But
tell you this. One thing I know about him, big game player. When
Yeah.
these tournaments come around, he gets a new haircut and he just starts doing some shit.
he
I don't you
turns
know what I'm
up.
saying? Like
Turns up, bro.
Here's the thing, just looking at him, like he's just an athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like Messi is because you remember I used to make the mistake of saying that Messi's more like LeBron and then Ronaldo is more like Kobe because he just goes out there and take the shots. Just looking at the gameplay these days, it's the other way around. I feel like Ronaldo is actually more of like LeBron type where he's just a pure athlete. He can do whatever he wants out there on that court. He has to shoot because the team not shooting. You feel me? So I feel like they're going to make a lot of noise in Portugal.
Yeah, bro.
okay.
I think like I said, South American team to win. I want Brazil to win. You know what I'm saying?
But
But from the views of like the last World Cup, how like, they fell short, like, not playing like a Brazil team in a World Cup. You know what I'm saying? Even when they lost 7-1, they were playing like a Brazil team in a World Cup. You know what I'm saying? I mean, granted they
They
were at
lost
home.
Neymar.
Right.
and
You know
Thiago
what I mean?
Silva.
And
And
Thiago
Thiago Silva,
Silva.
yeah. That was
So mind you, like, with those 2 things happening, plus, with the encouragement of them playing at home, obviously you're gonna play good. But I say South American team because I mean I've been watching the qualifiers. To be honest with you, I've been watching South American qualifiers more than I have been any other. So I think it's a South American team. Like Jerry said, Argentina has not lost. Like they have not lost yet. So like coming off of
Been
that,
years,
plus
bro.
they're coming off of a Copa America title, winning it in Brazil, like all those things. Like Messi ain't got no pressure no more. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just out there to ball. Like he's really out there to just ball, and like
What?
to be able to have that quality. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like Cristiano Ronaldo has pressure on him because he put pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's an athlete. He just wants to be the best. So but Messi right now, honestly, he got that title. He could retire today and everybody will be like, Messi, you go. But I think I want Argentina, Portugal in the final, and then Argentina's would win it.
I tell you this though. I think England might surprise a few people.
But is that a surprise?
Surprise.
They might surprise a few people, depending on how far they get, and some of the teams they might beat. You know what I'm saying? And they're not just playing against Europeans now, so some of the tactics are going to be different. That's been, going up against them, and some of the physicality and like the technical play is going to be different. So, but I think they might surprise a few people. AB, your predictions?
It's funny you said that because I was going to lead off with. I think England are going to be I don't want to call them a dark horse because they were what, runners up or not runners up?
Finalists. Yeah, they're runners up.
Finalists. So they were
runners up in the Euros.
Yeah, they were runners up in the Euros, semifinals in the last World Cup. You would bank on them to get over the hill this time, especially like players like they've played well enough. I don't know. I think England could make some noise. I like the French team, obviously, especially with Benzema back in it, Mbappe. It's tough to bet against. That.
Yeah, that's true, man. You're dangerous.
It's tough, bro.
But
N'Golo
at the same
Kante,
time, I'm with
Pogba in the
Shinny. I
middle.
want to see Brazil win. I want to see a Brazilian. I'm also sick and tired of what the last 3 World Cups have been won by Europeans. Even maybe more. Hold up, let's see.
So
we have
France,
Germany,
and Brazil, and then before that it was South Africa with Spain, right?
Spain.
Spain.
And then who was 2006?
And then Italy.
So that's 4.
And then Brazil, France, Brazil. So out of the last 7 World Cups, there've been 5 European champions.
So yeah, think about that. I mean, 4 straight. That's what, 4 years? That's 16 years. It's been 16 years since a non-European team has won a World Cup. I'm trying to see
South
somebody
America
shake
do
that
something,
up.
man. Do something,
Right?
man.
Come on. For the rest of us in the world, like we tired of seeing the damn Europeans win this shit all the fucking time. Like, no disrespect to the Europeans, but shit, man, we're trying to see somebody else win this shit. God damn it.
Another big up, bro. Big up to Sterling, bro. This guy has been playing wicked for England, bro, since the Euros, man. He's been on another thing, bro. Did you see him play against Cote d'Ivoire?
Yeah,
he was
Ivory Coast, bro.
He
cooking people, bro. Different gravy.
Yeah, I also want to say if England line up like this in the front 3, they have nothing to lose. Saka on the right, Sterling on the left, Kane down the middle.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
I feel like who might start ahead of Saka though? Foden?
He shouldn't.
Potentially.
Not in the front 3.
Playing well for City.
Not in the front 3.
But I'll
not
tell
in
you
the front 3, bro.
I'll tell you why he shouldn't. Saka did it in the Euros, and he kind of solidified that left spot. That right spot is his. Now Foden should play. Maybe I don't know what midfield rotation they're gonna do, but I don't think you could drop Saka or Sterling because they were the goal getters for England in the Euros.
Yeah. You definitely can't drop Sterling. Saka, I mean,
and obviously Harry Kane has to start, bro.
Right.
As much as I hate to say,
bro, in the front 3s,
Harry's never got a Kane.
Y'all see the jerseys out there? Feel me? Blue till I die. But
that's why I want Brazil to win. I'm
gonna give it to the Arsenal guy. You know what I'm saying? Saka got to be in the front 3, bro. It's too dangerous.
And they gotta find a way to put Jude Bellingham in that team, bro.
Bellingham has to play. He should have played more in the Euros. Same with as much as everyone wants to get on Sancho at the time in the Euros was still like he was fresh off his Dortmund season. Sancho should have played more in the Euros.
Southgate didn't give him any time on the field.
No,
he was playing Grealish. Oh,
Grealish is actually that.
Yo,
that
bro,
might be
England
start on the left,
and
then Sterling on the right.
Bro, but you know what I'm saying? Like just based off of like I would say
Trust me, I would say Saka over Grealish too, but I think Grealish he might get that opportunity.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like based off as a player I am, I'm definitely going for a Saka, a Sancho. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want somebody with a little pace on the outside. Yeah.
Right.
England got spoiled for his choice, so we shall see. I'll make one more prediction though. I think Neymar is going to be top scorer of the World Cup.
If Neymar is healthy throughout the whole World Cup, Brazil win the World Cup.
Facts.
That's
That's a
gonna
fact.
be that's my hot take, I
That's a
guess. It's not even
that's a
really that much
fact.
of a hot take, but
All of us like Brazil, so like, yeah, hot take.
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
Hot take.
Well, listen, we
take.
got 4 minutes left in this episode. I want to go ahead and open this up. What do we got coming up? What's going on with everybody? How's the upcoming time ahead? What can the people look forward to if they have made it this far while rocking with us? What should they be on the lookout?
Well, everybody should be on the lookout for Love Advice is coming out on Mondays, 7 p.m. sharp. And then
What date? Because this might come. This probably
Eastern
might come out after.
time.
Mondays.
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 Okay, got
Mondays.
it.
7 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah,
Mm.
or whatever time you want. Just know we on Eastern time, so figure it out. Do the maps. Get me quick team.
Quick math.
If you're in England and you got your bed, watch it in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we on. But yeah, we got a lot of new content coming out. Follow us on TikTok, Banter with the Brothers. Follow us on Instagram, Banter with the Brothers. Follow us on YouTube, Banter with the Brothers. Anywhere you get a podcast, Spotify, all that good stuff. You feel me? Be on the lookout. And on our Love Advice topics is coming out. It's an open discussion, so in the comments at least. So if you want to say nothing or you have a topic for us you want us to tackle, go ahead and let us know.
And so we got a special guest on our Love Advice. You know what I'm saying? You already know it's Coach Carl. We'll call him Coach Carl for the for the publicity here. You know what I'm saying? Coach Carl was out here giving the plays, man. Like if you're not listening, then
You're missing
you're
out.
definitely not getting that shorty you want. You know what I'm saying? So y'all listen to Coach Carl, bro.
Carl, what else do people got coming up?
They got Love Advice on the way, you know what I'm saying? Every Monday, bar for bars, we coming back with it. I don't have an exact date, but we're gonna be dropping a lot of bar for bars in the near future. Also something a little scheme money, you know what I'm saying? Just be on the lookout for that. It's not, indefinite yet, but we're making a couple plays right now. So expect that in the future coming up, I would say around summertime.
Listen, I like it. We back. Tell a friend to tell a friend your favorite podcast is at it, and we dropping content, more content, upon your head top. If you have made it this far, as always, appreciate you rocking with us. We have been Banter with the Brothers. We'll see y'all next time.
Deuces.
Hey.